In the future, your will won't just list a house and a bank account. It will list your memories, your voice, your face, even your AI avatar. So when you die, who owns you? Your family, a platform, a trust, or no one at all? Lean in, because the answer decides what happens to your story. This is Lux Next. Experience tomorrow, today. Tonight we're unpacking the ownership of you after death, memory files, mind backups, avatars, and legal rights in the future. This is not legal advice, just a roadmap to the world we're building. If future tech fires you up, like subscribe and hit the bell. In the future, estates split in two: physical assets and the you stack. That stack includes memory files and mind backups, voice and face models, personal preference graphs and journals, digital twins, avatars, and training data. Some pieces behave like property. Others are closer to personhood. That tension is the whole story. U.S. law already treats some digital assets like property, files, crypto, but your likeness and voice touch right of publicity. In many states, that right survives death. Medical records are protected differently. Future rule of thumb: data about you can be property, but data that becomes you, your active avatar, triggers personhood concerns. The will decides intent. The law decides limits. A neuro will is a next-gen will that names a digital executor who inherits memory access versus who gets public persona rights, time-locked messages and grief-safe replays, rules for your avatar, tribute only, no ads, no political speech, no deep edits. It also stores consent keys and emergency shutdown instructions. Clear, kind, and specific beats clever. Your self-data sits in an encrypted vault. Unlocking it requires consent keys, multi-party cryptographic approval, like 2 of 3, your pre-recorded consent, plus a family key, plus a court-issued continuity certificate confirming death. No single actor, family, platform, or executor can open you alone. Grief changes the rules. Healthy neuro wills set grief windows: brief, consented replays, anniversaries, birthdays, 1-minute check-ins, then quiet. No open-ended midnight calls from the dead. Time locks protect both the living and your dignity. Love needs boundaries in the future, too. When memories matter, courts, journalism, history, you need provenance. Expect notarized memory standards, secure capture hardware, watermarks, hash-stamped timelines, witness attestations, and chain of custody logs. If it can decide a case, it must survive a cross-examination. Feels real won't be enough. The hottest debate: posthumous avatars. A tribute avatar reads your letters, shares recipes, tells stories, carefully edited for tone. A commercial avatar sells shoes. You probably don't want that. Future best practice: your will defines allowable speech, revenue rules, and a kill switch if the avatar drifts from your values. Your self shouldn't be trapped by a terms of service. Future neuro rights will require portability, deletion on demand, and a ban on training ads or political engines with your likeness unless you explicitly opt in. If a platform owns the pipes, your will owns the faucet. Who can turn it on, how often, and for what? Some people will donate parts of themselves, a recipe of a life, to science and culture. Enter data trusts. A fiduciary holds your memory set, anonymizes sensitive slices, and licenses the rest to museums, medical research, or schools. Your family gets royalties or free access. Society gets wisdom without voyeurism. Morning. Your spouse opens the grief-safe window, one voice note you recorded years ago for this day. Noon. Your kids visit the tribute avatar for a cooking lesson, no heavy questions allowed. Night. The family unlocks a time-locked story you wrote for a future birthday. The house is quiet. You're present. but not haunting. That's design. The nightmare file, hacked vaults, forged continuity certificates, family feuds, a runaway avatar, mitigations, multi-party keys, hardware tokens, independent audits, and a default off rule for commercial use. Put your kill switch with someone calm and boring. The future needs good guardians more than good gadgets. 5 moves to make your Neuro will worth the pixels. Inventory your U-stack. Memories, models, accounts, avatars. Name a digital executor and a separate kill switch guardian. Write clear speech rules for any avatar. What's allowed, what's banned, when to retire it. Set grief windows and time locks, dates, durations, and who can access. Split assets, private memories to family, public persona to a trust with ethics guardrails. Document it, encrypt it. Store keys with 2 humans and 1 neutral institution. Who owns you after you die? In a healthy future, you do, through your will, then the people you choose, under rights you define, guarded by laws that respect dignity. We can rent out our talents. We should never lose ourselves. What would you allow your avatar to say or never say? Tell me in the comments. If this helped, like, share, and subscribe to Lux Next. Next up, the city that dreams for you, urban sleep tech and nightlife of the future.